Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Apocablog. Day 1440 of coming to the realization that we're actually in a war. And this is just psychological warfare that we're going through. So, Joe Biden gets up and puts on this clown show in front of a sign saying office of the president-elect. Now, that's not a thing. That doesn't exist. And it's voter fraud because you're telling people that he's in a position that he's not during a recount. And turns out it's not even his idea. So, doing a quick web search, back on Monday, November 10th, 2008, Barack Obama has Jim Myers reported that Barack Obama has created a stir by proclaiming that he heads the office of the president-elect, an office that doesn't actually exist. Blah, blah, blah. So, now, obviously, we didn't hear about it back then because the complicit media were in love with, Barry, and so they're not going to turn around and point out that, well, actually, he's not officially anything yet because he hasn't been sworn in by the Electoral College. But regardless of all that, why do they do that? Because it renders Trump's challenge to, in their opinion, mind you, it renders it as something that's not only trivial and petty, but, anti-American or worse, treasonous. So, and heaven forbid the Trump team actually does prove the cheating. So, again, this bullshit, it's just to make sure that regardless of outcome, there's going to be fucking chaos. And the psychological war is so much worse than just these two stories. It's everything you see. It's these constant reminders. You're driving down the road and the fucking road sign is telling you, COVID is real, mask up, wear your PPE, social distance. And again, when they start remaking the language, stop paying attention. But, and they do it in sneaky ways. They're very clever. So as we start running out of toilet paper and paper towels, again, they're running that fucking gimmick. But even before we started running out, there was, some people started noticing stuff. Like, you can't find, all you can find is off-brand fucking differently shaped and sized rolls of toilet paper and paper towels. You're not crazy. The Washington Post reported that toilet paper squares used to be 4 by 4 inches by 4 by 4. Nowadays, they're up to a half inch shorter, narrower, or both. Apparently, it's enough of a difference to be noticed. About 26% reduction in surface area. Consumer Reports noted last year the cardboard tubes are also increased in diameter as the number of sheets per roll decreases, but the price is not falling. So, so a lot of it's just price gouging. But the fact of the matter is that we're in a place where 8 months into this thing, you honestly expect any rational person to believe that fucking Bounty, whose only job on this earth is to create paper products, you honestly expect us to believe that they can't crank out a 36-pack of full-size rolls of paper towels? Or that Charmin, or, pick your major company of choice, that that capacity has not gone away. It's one of a couple of things. But either they're not being allowed to make it, they're being paid not to make it by the government, those supply lines have been diverted. And why is this happening? Because the paper towels and the toilet paper, these are everyday items. These are things you use every day. Most people shit at least once a day. So you use paper towels all the time in the kitchen, cleaning, and so this is just a constant reminder, like when you're going to wipe your ass with a fucked up roll of off-brand toilet paper, And you're looking, and it's just another reminder, constant reminder, several times a day, that no, things aren't right. We're still, the world has changed, and we have to comply. And it's very clever, but it's once you realize this and you look at all of these different things that are changed, we're eating outdoors, indoors, because now they're building fucking plastic tents. And is that for a safety reason? No, indoors is indoors, outdoors is outdoors, and a tent is a fucking tent. So it's not to make you any safer. It's to keep you in panic mode. It's to keep you compliant. Like, oh fuck, this. Oh my god, this is real. Oh my god, this is real. That's what this is all about, kids. And even the fucked up tree at Rockefeller Center, that why would they pick something that looks like it's at a tree from Dawn of the fucking Dead? Why would they do that? Because as everybody that looks at that fucking tree, it's just a reminder of what a fucked up situation we're in, that even you can't even get a decent Christmas tree. As, by the way, they lock you down for another fucking month because they're not just going after Thanksgiving, they're going after Christmas and New Year's as well. And, they're literally telling us out loud now that, oh, it's going to be at least April, until we can do anything. So that's where we are. This is a psychological war, and you have to be paying attention. It's dangerous, but once you recognize it, it's much easier to go, yeah, that's bullshit. So, once again, kids, pay attention. The rules are simple. When they're telling you you have to do something, pay attention to what they're doing. When they're telling you that, that you have to behave certain ways, pay attention to what they're doing. And when they're telling you that they're going to do something to you, pay attention to the words they're using.